Hey, it's the Wrestling Fanboy here, also known as Step Dorsey on YouTube. But this is not about that. We about to talk about the Royal Rumble 2024. And I ain't gonna waste too much time, y'all. Let's go and get into it. Now, we kicked off the night with the Women's Royal Rumble. And I'm gonna tell you now, the Women's Royal Rumble was the best match on the card. So it probably should have went on last, but it didn't. It opened up the night, and that's fine. We got surprises. We got the return of Naomi, Trinity Fatu. We got the return of her. Also, we had got Jordan Grace, TNA Women's Knockouts Champion. She came, kicked that door down that they call forbidden, and she made her WWE debut appearance, whatever you want to call it. And I think she did wonderful. And then we also got Jade Cargill made her debut in the WWE. And as a first showing, she's gonna be a superstar. She just has it on her. The look, the presence, the aura. She beautiful to me anyway, but she just looks like star written all over her, superstar written all over her. She was that in AEW. Now she in the big leagues, the major leagues, WWE. She finna be a star. Okay. Then number 30, we got Liv Morgan, the return of Liv Morgan, and it just, everything about the Women's Royal Rumble was good up until the end, where my girl, Bayley, the role model, won it. And I'm so happy because Bayley is perhaps my favorite woman wrestler of all time. I'm so happy that she finally got her moment. She been putting over talent and stuff and just been putting in the work, and I feel like she deserved it, and they gave it to her. So Bayley is going to WrestleMania. On to the next match, y'all. We had your tribal chief Roman Reigns defending his title against Randy R.K. Orton, LA Knight, and AJ, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, in a fatal 4-way. And this match, it was okay to me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It could have been better. All four of them bona fide superstars. Simple as that. So it could have been a lot better. But it was shenanigans in this one. And by shenanigans, I mean Solo Sikoa. And to me, they pulling on the bloodline a little too much. And it's getting to the point that it look like Roman can't win by himself. I feel like he should have won this one by himself. He didn't have to stack all three of them, but he easily, to me, could have won by himself. He could have let AJ hit the phenomenal forearm on somebody, rolled in and speared AJ. Or put AJ in the guillotine, and I ain't seen the guillotine in a good minute, but he could have did that and got the win, as a sneaky heel without the help of Solo or Jimmy or Paul Heyman. But the match was fine. I mean, could have been better. But on to the next match, y'all. And we had Logan Paul against Kevin Owens. And this one to me was better than the Fatal 4-Way. And this was for the United States Championship. And once again, it was a fine match. It was shenanigans in this one too. And what happened was Logan Paul ended up getting some brass knuckles. Kevin Owens got him away from him, and Kevin Owens used the brass knuckles. And the ref was counting 1, 2. Almost had his hand down. He seen the brass knuckles still on Kevin Owens' hand, and he disqualified KO. And then KO proceeded to beat Logan Paul after the match. So this is going to continue. We know that for sure. Once again, it was shenanigans. But with Logan Paul, to me, you expect shenanigans. On the other hand, Roman Reigns, you're a beast. Be a beast. Anyway, now, y'all, to the main event of the night, the men's Royal Rumble. It was good. Like I said, the women should have went on last, but the men's Royal Rumble was decent, and your winner, 2-time back-to-back, and I'm happy they did this, because it's been too long that we ain't had no back-to-back winner. But your winner was Cody Rhodes. It came down to him and CM Punk at the end. They proceeded to have a little match. You could tell CM Punk gassed. He was winded. But he was in there and stuff. And it seemed like they was hinting at him possibly being a heel or turning heel. Even though the people love him. But they proceeded to try to have a Shawn Michaels, Undertaker type Royal Rumble match. And it didn't work. Like, CM Punk got carried by Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry. But it was decent for me. I mean, I can see the complaints. CM Punk, he got to get their stamina up. But it was decent. Definitely not better than the women's. But I'm glad my boy Cody Rhodes won for the second time. And I like the nice little touch they had to where they had Seth and Roman watching the matches and stuff. Just like for the women, they had Rhea and Io watching. But Cody let it be known, Roman, I'm coming after you. He pointed at the sign. He pointed at Roman. And Roman talking his noise. Cody talking his noise. So we know they main event again. And I'm all for it. Let's go. Now, y'all. Also in that match, El Idolo, Andrade came back. And I'm happy he back with the company. Hey, El Idolo, let's see what he gonna do. But I'm gonna give y'all my good and my bad real quick. Like I said, the 2 championship matches, it was shenanigans in there. I didn't like it. These are my bad. These might be nitpicks to some people, but they was bad to me. With the women's Royal Rumble was good. I loved it. No complaints. The men's, they should have made CM Punk and Cody Rhodes little match at the end shorter. They should have made this shorter and go and have Cody toss him out. And also throughout the night, R-Truth was a phenomenal component in the women's and the men's Royal Rumble. I loved it, y'all. I loved it. I really did. He turned the men's into a tag team match, and then he ran into the women's and got Valhalla throughout. But y'all, I'm a ramble. I love wrestling. I love the Royal Rumble. Could have been better, but hey, they going to bigger things. We on the road to WrestleMania, and I'm all for it. Let's go, y'all.